Hey followers, it's your girl Reese LaFleur and I'm back with another video. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? Period. Period. So this is going to be another slay story. Oops. Oh. Oh God. I've been drinking thought juice, y'all, and it's hitting. So anyway, so this is gonna be another slay story. So before we get into this story, cause it's really lit, sis, you already know my stories is lit. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications so that anytime that I upload a video, you're notified. Go ahead and thumbs up this video, comment down below, and share this video with your friends. Come give me something yeah, I be on TikTok watching everybody, but I don't be TikToking like that. But anyway, so let's get right into the story. Okay, doing that. So anyway, let's get into the story. So right now I am using the LaFleur. This primer is named after me. The LaFleur Stash Primer and Moisturizer. And this is from Mellow Cosmetics. If you want to buy this, you can see it in the link down below. I will link it in the description box. I will link it. And I will leave my code for you, which is LaFleur. Okay? You can save some coin when you order it. So this is going to be another college time story. So this is between the years of 2008 and 2000. First of all, I be telling y'all I'm out of my business. But 2012. And this is when I was with that bum-ass ex-boyfriend that I had. Y'all already know. We talking about Tim. Okay? Tim is a reoccurring person. So with a lot of these people, they about to be reoccurring because I've just done so much. So basically, this was another time that I was cheated on, of course. I was dating him. I believe this was the second year dating him. I can't remember exactly what happened. So he started talking to this girl. So at this point I have already been cheated on by him. I believe one other big time, which was the time I told you about the first time I was cheated on, right? And I started to go through his phone. I started to do like really crazy stupid things because for some reason, you know, a lot of women like that, or who stay with men who are, this is my personal opinion, I feel like if you stay with a man who cheats on you, you'll never probably forgive him. I'm not a forgiving person, and you'll never trust him again. So the relationship is really over, but you're doing everything that you can to try to see and make him change to be the man that you feel like you want him to be. And I've learned the hard way that don't work, y'all. It don't work. So I go through his phone one day, and there's a girl in his phone, and I hear him talking or whatever, but she's taking off her jeans or putting on her jeans. One of the two, but she's basically half naked. So I see it, and I'm like, who is this? He like, oh, that's nobody. He blamed it on his homeboy. Well, first of all, he was my homeboy first. Quiet as kept. I ain't even gonna go there with that. But he was my homeboy first. So, but anyway, basically he told me that his homeboy had sent him that video of the girl, and he had fucked this girl. Lo and behold, he had really had sex with this girl. It was true that he did because I had asked him or whatever, but he was like, you need to ask him some more questions. So I figured out who the girl was. I can't even remember how I figured out who the girl was because honestly I used to check everything that he had, his Facebook, his everything. I honestly probably found her like through that, like going through his social medias, and I saw her because I don't forget a face, period.
At that point I was like Hawk. I was like a Hawk eyes. Like I saw everything, everyone, nothing was getting past me.
So I finally saw her, whatever, so I hit her up, and she was on some real rah-rah type of time, on some like, oh well, I had told my boyfriend, my ex, I told Tim, oh, I feel like I got something. I don't even think I really had something, but I scared him, right? And he hit her up, and I went through his phone again after this, and I got her number and everything. Like, I am crazy like that. Oh, God, why is this my life? So boom, so he hit her up or whatever, and I had got her number. So I started to call her phone, but I had already found her on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Instagram wasn't even lit back then. I found her on Facebook. So I was messaging her whenever I messaged her number. So me and her was going back and forth. And now when I found her Facebook, I found that she had a whole man. She had a whole nigga, but she was fucking other people down here. And she was from Winston-Salem. We gonna call this girl Kiki, right? So Kiki, I feel like I've used the name Kiki before. We gonna call her TT. So TT was like real, that's gonna mean, but then come to find out, I found out she had a whole man. So I kept that to myself. I went through the boyfriend page and all that, and he was like posting her on some like, oh yeah, this is my love, I love her, all type of crazy stuff. So I'm like, oh, he don't even know. So I just kept that in the arsenal. So me and her going back and forth or whatever, and she basically was on the type of time where she's like, I don't give a fuck, come at your niggas, don't come at me. Which honestly, to be on some real, like at the end of the day, you're not supposed to come at no other woman. You are supposed to come at your man. Like, you're not supposed to go at no other woman about what your man is doing, because these women don't owe us nothing. Like, these women don't owe you nothing just because she's a woman. I really learned that the hard way. Like, you don't go to no other woman about what your man is doing, because like I said, they don't care about what your man is doing. Like, if he your man, they don't owe you no loyalty. The person who's in a relationship with you is the person who owes you any type of loyalty to, whoa, wrong brush, any type of loyalty to not step out on your relationship. So approaching another woman honestly really doesn't do anything. And even though I be telling these stories, I also want to teach, because if it's young girls who are 18, 19, 20, 21, like these are the years that I'm telling y'all about in my life. And I knew for me, it might be some 20-year-olds, 17-year-olds that already know this. But for me, I didn't know this. You know what I'm saying? And for me, you know, you blame yourself because you got cheated on, you wondering what you did wrong. Those are also things that you shouldn't do, because it's not your fault that this person is cheating on you. It's your fault when you stay and he keep doing it, but it is only your fault because you allow yourself to be put through that. But that's a whole nother conversation, and one of these slave stories, I'm going to do a girl talk and talk about just that. So anyway, so yeah, so basically she was talking real hot. Oh, don't come at me, come at your man, all that other hot shit she had to say. And I was like, you better hope I don't never see you at none of these college parties. Something just told me like I would see her. I was like, you better hope I would never ever see you. Because my homegirl that went with us, she from New York too. I still talk to her. We gonna call her Kay. Kay was my homegirl, whatever, and my other homegirl, we gonna call her A.
Because I can't think of names, like, I just cannot, absolutely cannot, will not think of more names.
I was telling them the story about how I approached the girl, and I had told them before we ever went out, I felt like it was a week before we even went out, I was like, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, if I ever see this girl, I done told her, like, this is New York law. Like, if you are a New Yorker, right, and this is said, this is like a binding contract. If someone tells you or you say it is on site, that is what it means. It doesn't, it's not like conditional site. It's not if you with somebody or if you by yourself. It is literally whenever I see you. I don't give a fuck if you with your old granny. It is on site. You will be approached. That is New York City law. I'm telling you right now, that is hood law. Ask any New Yorker that you might know. If you say on site, it doesn't matter who you're with, where you are. On site, you will be approached. Y'all might not fight, but you will be approached. And the only reason why y'all might not fight is because you're the person. If you're the person that was approached, you the one that know you with whoever, so you're gonna back down. But you will be approached. Period. If you are told it is on site, we don't forget. If I'm told that it's on site, I don't forget. I don't let it go. I am waiting for you to come on. You understand? K and A. I told y'all this. I told this girl it's on site. So we go out and I see this girl. Y'all cannot be mad if I approach this girl. Don't be mad at me. I done told her it's on site. And one of these girls, like I said, Kay is from New York. So she already know what it is. Before we continue, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, prime my eyes, and we'll be right back to finish the story. Okay, so I'm back. I decided to do one of my eyes to make sure that my vision was what I wanted. But I was trying to recreate my nails, which I was inspired by.
So we're going back to do this other eye right now. So let's go ahead and prime it while I do that.
So yeah, so basically I had let them know. I told this girl it's on site, so it's on site. So a week later or so, maybe a few days later, I don't remember when I told them what I told them. But I just was waiting because I knew the night we went out, I also reminded them again, like, y'all, if I see sis, please note, please note that she about to get it, we about to get it in, okay? Please know I'm approaching her. They was like, just don't approach her in the club, approach her afterward. And I'm like, that's not how on-site works. Because this is the thing with on-site, these are the rules. If you see them, you don't want to wait. If you see them and you know you saw them, you don't want them to wait to see you, because then it's like, oh, she been saw me and she not gonna say nothing. She's you know, she not about it. That's not what you want. So if you see them first, you gotta say something. But I just was like, okay, I'm gonna try not to, you know, do anything or whatever like that. I was kind of lying, but I was kind of telling the truth, because I guess, like, I don't know about y'all, but when y'all want to see somebody or y'all think y'all gonna see somebody, you literally never see them. Y'all ever notice that? Like, you like, oh, what if I see this person? Then, like, you kind of like jinx it so you don't see that person. And I legit felt like that. However, we go out. A has a car. A drives. Right? We get there. We waiting online. We talking. We, you know, doing what we gotta do. We waiting online. We young. We wasn't popping bottles at this point yet. But we waiting online, and eventually I look up and I see sis in the ropes, in the barricade, like, so I see her, right? So I see sis, and I'm just looking like, it did take me a little while, because I'm like, these girls definitely told me, like, this is my thought process. I'm like, these girls really told me not to approach this girl before the club or whatever like that, but I didn't see her. And my adrenaline started to rush, y'all. I'm telling you, my adrenaline was rushing, because now I'm like, damn, I done seen this girl. Now I really want to fight, because when I tell y'all she was popping so much shit, she was popping so much shit. So it's like, oh, ooh, you right there. So I tell A and K, I'm like, y'all, that girl right there. They're like, what girl? I'm like, the girl from Johnson & Wales. I told y'all if I see her, it's on site. So they're like, yo, Reese, chill. Don't do nothing now. Wait till after. We here to have a good time. So I'm like, nah, I'm really about to go approach her, because I see her. And I'm like, y'all know how I am. Like, everybody already know how I am. Like, I had a reputation to, like, don't fuck with me. And it's crazy that I had this reputation, because in high school, I never had to really fight in high school. So it's crazy. I go to college and I get the reputation, like, don't mess with her. Like, y'all could try to stop me all you want to. I'm telling y'all, when these girls are like, please no, Reese, please don't do it. Not now. We got you after. And I'm like, I've already seen her. Like, I can't. In my mind, I'm like, I can't wait. You know, I said it's on site. New York City law, New York hood law. So it is what it is. So I'm like, yeah, let me show you what I'm using. I'm like, well, walking up on her. So I walked up on her and I was like, tapped her on her shoulder. And I was like, hello? It is me you're waiting for. So I was like, can you get out of line? Just like that. I ain't give her too much. I ain't give her too much. I was like, can you step out of line? And she was like, what? I was like, can you step out of line? Because I was on behind. We wasn't in the barricade. We was a little further back than her. So we wasn't in the barricade yet. But she was in the barricade. So she was closer to getting in than I was. So it's possible she really didn't see me, because she was in front of me, not behind me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's probably why I saw her first. But I was like, can you get out of line? And she was like, what? And I was like, can you get out of line? Like, can you not hear me? And she was like, I'm not getting out of line or whatever. She was like, fuck out of here. So she barely said anything before her friend, like, wanted to come up and be like, we not doing that here tonight. We here to have a good time or whatever like that. And I'm like, no. I told her it was on site and she had a lot to say. I'm using my Artist Couture Purple Dreams. I just want to be pink today. I just want to give pink. I want to give pink. She was like, we not doing that. And I'm like, no, we doing that, because I told her it was on site. So me and the girl, so a little short, little uncute girl. I'm not going to call her ugly. I mean, she was alive. So I'm like, So I was like, no. I was like, I told her it was on site, so it was on site. So I'm like, can you come out of line? So she's like, I'm not coming out of line. F out of here. I mean, Southern people don't talk like that. She's from the South. But she was, you know, she was just like, I'm not coming out of line. Like, I'm not here for that. And I just was like, well, I'm here for that. And I told you, you was talking a lot of smack. And we're doing a lot of talking right now. And it's way too much talking that I'm accustomed to. Or that I'm even willing to do. It's just too much. Too much this and not enough this. So eventually I get tired because at the end of the day I keep telling you, I'm like, just get out of line. Just step out of line. Just step out of line. You can get back in line when we're done. Just step in the line. Step out of line. She don't want to step out of line. So I reached over to grab her out of line. So I try to reach her. They start, security guard come. Oh no, 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 none of that here. Whatever like that. So they grab me up. They pull me out the way. Oh my God. They pull me up, they pull me out the way or whatever. They're like, no, we not doing that here tonight. We not doing that. And I'm just like, oh no, we doing that. So A and K get out of line or whatever like that. And they're like, chill, Reese, chill, chill, chill. They telling the security guard, we got her. She not going to do nothing or whatever like that. She not going to do nothing. So don't you know that girl left? Me, A, and K ended up going inside or whatever like that after they had like calmed me down. But they left. If they didn't leave, they made sure that I did not see her again. Because I did not see her after that. And I was looking for her after the fight. Like, after the night. Because I wanted that ass. Because I told you, look, when I see you, it's on the poppin'. And the fact that you tried to act like it wasn't, like, that's not what you was giving me all through social media. I was right in front of y'all. And I legitimately tried to fight. Like, I told you to get out. I grabbed you to get out the line. And you didn't do so. So why on earth? I basically told y'all to come out of line. I told this girl to fight me. Why on earth is it that now that we're not in this predicament anymore, you're not in front of me, you're now wanting to go on social media and be in my inbox and argue with me and talk all that roasting? And this is why I say my experience with Southerners is so interesting, because the only girls that I know that get it in, that's from the South. Wow, all of them are from South Carolina. Most of them are from Charleston, and one of them is from, like, dang, where's A from? Another, like, small town. Those are the only Southern girls where I felt like they don't play that. Other than that, these other Southern girls, they play too much. They play too many games. They do too much. Or maybe it was just the ones I was encountering. They give you that sugarcoat beef. That, like, that sugary beef. Like, that beef where they want to just talk, but they're not about them hands. Alright, so yeah, so after all that altercation, I was like, you know what? She tried to get in the middle of my relationship, so remember I told y'all, I know who her man is. So I politely sent him a message with the receipts of the dudes that she was messing with, including my dude and another dude that I actually, the guy that he said that did actually have sex with, he did. I sent the receipts to the boyfriend. And that boyfriend was so upset and hurt. I knew I probably would never see her again. Because after what she did, I knew she was fake avoiding me. And I knew I had to get my revenge. So, that's how I got my revenge. I sent it to her boyfriend. And he broke up with her. So I won that battle with her, but to be all quite honest, I didn't win the war because I still kept messing with the man that kept cheating on me. So it's like, you did all that to this one girl as if she owed you something, when the person who really be out here hurting you, you still with them. Child, this is how women be working, or this is how I used to work. I don't work like that now. I would never in my life do nothing like that. So, moral of the story is, don't mess with Reese because she don't play that. Moral of the story is, don't mess with Reese because she don't play that. Alright, you guys. We slayed our face. We told a cute story, a funny story, a crazy story, because I got a whole bunch. Like, it's crazy because I feel like I'm not going to run out of stories anytime soon. And, like, I'm adding more stories to my life because, like, I'm living. Like, outside, like having a story. But so yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching my video. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. It is free. Don't forget to like. It is free and it helps me a lot. Thank you for helping me grow my channel. I'll see you guys in my next slave story. I'll see you guys in my next video in general. And remember to bloom, because the flowers are so blossoming in nature. Bye guys.